up guys, my name's and we're not back from the video today. We are playing Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. This is a game I've been wanting to let's play for a long time, and now that I finally have all of the Skylanders, all the adventure packs, all 8 of the adventure pack items, and a specific special rare item that I will show off at a later date, we are finally going to get started with a full 100% run of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. I will not be showing off any of the legendaries, Dark Spyro, or any of the sidekicks, as well as the alternate toy-colored ones, because they are not relevant to the game's completion. So we're just going to get started with Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. And there's an auto-save feature. So we're going to start off with a brand new game.
Greetings, young Portal Master. I have been waiting for you. I am Eon, your guide in this world. But where are you, you may ask? This is Skylands, an ancient world of wonder and mystery. For generations, the Portal Masters and the Skylanders kept peace and balance in this world, so that all creatures could thrive. Magic flows through everything here, every rock, every tree, and every beast. But now our world is in great danger. The darkness is spreading. Skylands needs your help. A great adventure awaits you, young Portal Master. I have sent my assistant Hugo to seek you out. We will speak again soon.
Look at all these balloons leaving. Parking's gonna be a snap.
Just the
They're
camera.
not just leaving, they're evacuating. Something is terribly wrong.
Oh, well that explains the flying rocks. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Just go on, Flynn. Get to higher ground. I'll meet you on the other side of town.
Alrighty-o. Good luck, Hugo.
Master Eon said help would be coming. He said to be right here. First, the core explodes. Then I start hearing voices. And now I'm in the middle of a village being ripped apart by who knows what. Clearly, I am losing my mind.
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Now, at this moment, we could put on any of the 32 Skylanders, but, seeing as it's the Wii version, if you put on a Skylander from the original 3 of the Wii version, the 3 you get with this game, the Magic Element Skylander Spyro, the Water Element Skylander Gilgrunt, and the Tech Skylander Trigger Happy, he will actually say their name and instead of just a Skylander. So we're going to show off Spyro, because he is the OG, and have him say Spyro's name.
Whoa! Spyro! You've returned! Master Eon was right. That means he did find another Portal Master to help us. I, of course, never doubted it for a second. I know that you are watching, oh great Portal Master. I am Hugo, and we have much to do. This village needs our help.
Oh, my skill, my nunchucks already doing the thing. I have to unplug it and plug it up. So you saw up there was heroic challenge that becomes relevant later. And so we're just gonna explode. Oh, that happened.
Oh dear. I'll meet you on the other side of the village. A balloon should be waiting for us there.
How are you going to get that by another balloon? Thing. All right, so this game was a revolution. This was the first mainstream, because there were some other Toys to Life games. This was the first mainstream Toys to Life game, and one that actually immediately became the most popular and popularized the genre.
If you use your attack button, you can break through debris and
So each Skylander has 2 main attacks: the primary attack, which is the A button, and the B attack, which is the secondary attack, which is the B button. So in Spyro's case, it's Fireball and Dash. Each Skylander will have different abilities, and they can unlock a third ability and unlock upgrades for said abilities in a special upgrade path.
We heard the Skylanders were all gone, but it's great to see you're here.
Which will enhance one of their three abilities.
And now the townsfolk are all trapped inside. It's very dangerous. Taking down that wall seems like it might help. Maybe that old cannon will work.
So, thing about Snuggles, that hat he's wearing, the pan, is an actual wearable hat in this game. Hats are collectibles that you can collect that you can Skylanders can wear. Oh god, I'm not sure to do anything. But Skylanders can wear them and gives them stat boosts. And this is become a recurring thing as cannons and well, the lock and key up there. But all of the Mabu you see that are wearing a hat, each of those hats are wearable hats within the game. Oh, what does this guy have to say?
Sure is good to have the Skylanders with us again.
So yeah, everybody knows who we are. We are big shots here.
Hey, you're a Skylander.
That hat is also wearable.
I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Get the key, young Portal Master. Use it to open the locked gate.
And over there you can see a treasure chest. So this is a instance of a collectible in the game. A treasure chest there's a few in every level. I think there's usually about 3. And when unlocked, they will give you a certain amount of gold. Now, in the Wii version, you're supposed to shake the remote, because this was originally going to be a Wii exclusive. But in the other versions, you have to mash the button.
Something horrible is happening on the far side of the village.
So these dudes that I've been talking to, they are called Mabu. Actually, I gotta go do something. But the Mabu, I think they're supposed to be reminiscent of badgers. I don't quote me on that. Something else that I forgot to mention, Flynn, you may have recognize his voice. He is voiced by Patrick Warburton, who does Joe from Family Guy. And he's more recently done Lemony Snicket from the Series of Unfortunate Events Netflix series. This is a legendary treasure. There's one in every level, and they award a certain amount of gold each time whenever you collect them. And the amount of gold will scale up the farther along the story you are. That is a story scroll. They give you little lore bits about the game, and there's one in every level as well. They don't award any gold, but they're fun to collect. And there's one of them in every level too.
Oh, am I so glad the Skylanders are here. Hope there are more of you. We have a doodle of a problem here. See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay. Wobbers over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
Yeah, let me adjust the brightness. There we go. I think my camera was a little bit too dark, so I had to adjust my brightness because I didn't want it to be too bright because then it would like blur all the white out all the colors. We're talking blobbers.
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander.
A squared plus b squared plus c squared equals c squared always seems to work, even here.
Pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
So, Snuggles, Rizzo, Nort, and Blobbers. We will see them in later areas of the game, later chapters. They also appear in the second game. I'm not going to be playing anything past the second game. I'm going to be playing first and second game, so Skylanders Spyro's Adventure and Skylanders Giants. Mostly because anything past the third, anything from the third onward, I didn't really feel like fit the game style too much, and they kept changing all the models. So I'm only going to play the first 2 games. I haven't collected all of the figures from Skylanders Giants yet, but I'm definitely going to do that. So yeah, like I said, Flynn, voiced by Patrick Warburton. These bounce pads are in the game because in the first and second games, there was no jump button. They later changed that, but that didn't come to the third game. So this right here is an elemental gate. There's a bunch of gates, and so you will want to get every collectible, one Skylander of every element. Each one has their own little, unique to them, you can need that element bridge, so like this one just makes a little bridge of light. Water is a whirlpool, and there's a few other things that are really cool. So they got a little turtle puzzle. If it's an RPG without a sliding block puzzle, is it really an RPG? But then there's going to be the first instance of a hat that we can collect. They're always in these little gift boxes, and we shake the remote to get these, similarly like what we do with the treasure chests. And these, like I said, these have to give us special stats. So we're gonna put the hat on, see what it looks like. No, it's kind of dumb. So if you want to take the hat off, you just press minus for the Wii version, and you can see his stats right here. These will go over in the next episode, but we're gonna get rid of the hats. We go over manage hats, and it's like no hat. And you always get the birthday hat to start off with in every playthrough. So you're always gonna have at least one hat if you want to. This here is what's called a soul gem. There's usually 1 or 2, even 3 sometimes in every level, and they will unlock a certain power for a certain Skylander. And usually this power takes a lot of extra gold to unlock. And when you find them, this is a great marketing standpoint for the game, it unlocks a special trailer that you can view for that Skylander, even if you don't have it, to like show you what they can do and kind of convince people to buy them. So this is a great way. This is a great marketing tool and great for the gameplay. And we're gonna watch the trailer for Chop Chop, who is an undead Skylander. You can kind of tell because he's a skeleton wearing armor. Now again, like I said, we'll be going over all the Skylanders and their stats and everything in the next episode before I go on to Chapter 2. Also because Chapter 2 is when elemental areas start to take into effect, and that will become relevant once we collect more Skylanders. More on that in the next episode. So we're going to head back up here. Skylanders with dash abilities, charge abilities are really good. Also, Skylanders with wings, a lot of them have flight, which can be unlocked as a third ability, Spyro being one of them.
While the shape and size of portals vary, under the control of a true portal master, these mystic devices can connect 2 points in space, dimension, and, if we are to believe ancient legends, even time. Portal masters can then send Skylanders and magic to the other side.
So a fun little lore bit. Like I said, this story scrolls are great for building up the lore of the games. They don't give you too much, but they are quite fun and usually pertain to whatever is in the level, or they'll pertain to something else entirely. So let's go ahead and meet Flynn. We'll be actually in person with him. That's a big tornado. That's like a 10 on the storm scale. That's a magic joke, everybody. Yeah, that actually vibrated my controller because the game can do that. Yeah, you can see it in the sky. Holy crap, it's a big tornado. Chompy pet, huh?
That was close. It's okay. You go on ahead, and I'll take her around and meet you back here later.
So Skylanders of Flight can actually go over water like this once they have the ability unlocked. Or a water Skylander could go over this, or a Skylander with an ability to hover, which we'll go over that. Like I said, go over that next episode. We can go over this water. As you see the treasure chest right there. So we're gonna go switch to the other one of the other Skylanders that was brought within this game, and that is Gilbert. He has a water Skylander, so he can go over that water, and we can unlock this treasure chest. Now, right now you only get minimum treasure, but the farther along you go in the game, and then in terms of your mental power, can determine how much gold you actually get from treasures.
I gladly escaped this raging tornado, except these monster gates are in my way. Monsters always stake out their territory by putting up these gates. And these are particularly nasty little monsters, too. Hungry little chompies. I'll be on the safe side, thank you. It sure beats being on the choppy side. Which is where you are. But don't worry. These gates will open once all of the monsters have been defeated. So all you have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
So here we have our introduction to the fodder enemy of the game, Chompies. There's a couple different versions of them, but they basically all do the same thing. So you attack the Chompies, kill them, they drop XP. That one actually hit me. But like I said, these are the fodder enemies. They all die within one hit. Any Skylander can kill them in one hit. So we're just gonna do that. Yeah, they do hurt a little bit. As I said, beware the pearly whites. There we go. So now we have our tutorial about elemental gates.
Our elemental gates.
Because the game wants to pretend that you didn't see the magic gate earlier, even though it's very obvious. But again, this is the first level, so...
They're of the same element. So, like, the water gate could be opened by a water Skylander. And the tech gate is, well, you know, by a tech champion. I mean, it's totally obvious, right?
So, we're going to go through the water gate because we already have Gilgrant on the portal. And this is how you enter a water gate. There's a whirlpool that teleports you. Because Skylands. What I love about this game is it makes so many references to things in our world, and yet the characters are blissfully unaware to it. Like, there's a Good Morning Vietnam reference later in the game if you wait long enough. I'm not gonna put this pan on. And it's quite fun. Yeah, we're gonna go down this way. Because we don't want to go back in the pool, so we'll just take it back up to where we were. And there's a jump pad there that will spawn in when we're in the thing, because that's technically how the game wants us to get that treasure chest. But we can cheat and do that. So now we're going to switch to a tech Skylander. We're actually going to switch to the other Skylander, the third Skylander that came with this game, and that is Trigger Happy, who actually happens to be quite a big favorite within the community, and especially the developers. We like him because of how crazy he is. And so he has these little coin guns, and then he also has this chucking safe, chucking golden safe, which actually is very strong. But I'll go into more detail about it in the next episode, like I mentioned. So these are also another thing that come in the game repeatedly. The little spinning blades you gotta avoid. So we're gonna get this anvil hat, which gives armor. Skylanders don't generally have a lot of armor. There are some that actually have very little armor. Actually, fun little fact that I'm probably going to mention in the next episode and forget about, but Gilgrant actually has the lowest starting armor at 6. Trigger Happy's starting armor press minus 2 other stats. Trigger Happy's is 30 by starting off, and Gilgrant's is 6. Like, it cannot be stressed how little armor Gilgrant has. This is food. There's a lot of different kinds in the game, and they'll heal you. Not too much to see there, you just gotta run into it. Sometimes enemies drop it, and you can find it floating around the world.
Oh no! Look, the royal family is trapped. You must save them.
And those trapped by a tornado, but the chompies. All the areas found. The completion checkmark for that. Kill all the chompies. And there's a turtle here. More sliding block puzzles. And it's not just going to be turtles, they're going to be actual blocks that we slide. Turtles are just fun because they're turtles. There we go. Great thing about this game, too, is that your attacks, they kind of auto-aim. So you don't got to worry about being accurate 100% of the time. Which is nice, especially because, which is actually probably a feature they should have added. Really should have added to the game, and they did, because this game was meant for children, so children aren't always the best at aiming. And now we have completed level, so we got the villagers. Those hats, actually those crowns, are actual attainable hats that we can get later in the game. Turn down the brightness, it's pretty bright. Alright. There we go. That is a big tornado.
You did it! Thanks to you, all of the villagers managed to evacuate just in time. This is only the beginning. There are reports of terrible disasters all throughout Skylands.
Yeah, well, there's going to be another one if we don't get moving. That tornado is right on top of us.
Oh, right. We should get to safety. I'll explain everything on the way.
I'm getting the balloon. Let's get out of here. Take us away, Flynn. Oh man. We literally could not have had better timing. So yeah, it's really hard to complete every single level 3 star on the first try. Because there is an enemy goal, meaning you have to kill a certain amount of enemies. And also there's the time trial. And you also have to collect everything if you want to get 3 stars. So, yeah, you're never going to build a 3-star level in the first try. It's just impossible.
As long as anyone could remember, Skylands was protected by the wisest and most powerful beings of all, the Portal Masters. And the greatest among them was
Excuse me for
Master
adjusting the
Eon.
brightness so much.
He and his Skylanders protected the core of light. For centuries, the core of light had enriched the world, holding at bay the darkness, the ultimate force behind all evil. But now, Eon was the last Portal Master, and growing weaker with age, he knew it was only a matter of time before the darkness would return. Master Eon, those clouds! Is something wrong?
Have you ever known dark, boiling, ominous clouds to be a good thing, Hugo? Take your station, Hugo. Skylanders, the darkness has come. Prepare for battle.
Behold, it is I, Chaos. Long have I waited for this day to take my revenge. Soon you will all bow down before me. Chaos. Chaos.
Chaos! I might have known. And what happened to your head? It looks ridiculous.
My head is awesome, I tell you! Fear it! Fear my giant floating head!
See? I told you the head isn't scary enough.
Silence, Projects! You're spoiling my evil mood.
You thought you had banished me to the Outlands? I, Chaos, have returned to destroy the core of light and rule Skylands as its emperor. And you are so old and weak now, Eon. There is nothing you can do about it.
I've told you before, Chaos. You and the darkness have no power here.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that. Manuel?
Skylanders!
Okay, I worked it out. We're losing. Maybe we should go to plan B.
No, Plumshanks. I have a much better idea. Initiate Plan Z!
Not the core!
Master Eon? Anyone? That was the day the core of light was scattered to the far corners of the universe, and Skylands lost its greatest protectors. But there is more to their story. As the Skylanders were drawn farther and farther away from the Skylands, they began to shrink until they reached your world, waiting for you to find them.
I didn't realize it was still going.
Eon, he survived the blast.
I thought my recording had stopped.
A spirit, though without his body, he couldn't fight chaos and the darkness. But now we have you, young.
Sorry guys, I thought my recording had stopped. There's a notification from my battery. There we go.
So as you can see,
Sorry about that.
our core of light destroyed Skylands is in great danger. I'm sure that tornado was no accident. This is
There we
clearly
go.
the work of chaos.
Chaos. Oh, that guy really grinds my gears. If you're taking down chaos, you can count me in.
Glad to hear it, Flynn. Callie agreed to help too.
Callie? Ah, Callie. Well, I've heard some things about that gal. Interesting things. If she's involved in this, count me double in.
Splendid! When you're ready, go with Flynn to perilous pastures.
I'll prep the balloon for takeoff.
And if you bring back any more of those sheep, I'll never forgive you.
Alrighty, so up next we gotta go rescue Kelly in Perilous Pastures. We'll do that next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did like it. And the next episode, we're gonna go over all the Skylanders, what they can do, how you should use them, and what upgrade path you probably should take. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.